Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astrocademy, Pisces March 6, 2022. With the moon at the bottom of your solar chart again today, it's a time when previously buried resentments or frustrations can surface. You could find that others are preoccupied or temperamental in the first half of the day. If you tap into excess energy and use it positively, feeling frustrated with your domestic situation or your emotional life can light a fire under you to sort things out. The goal may be to enjoy a lighter load. As the day advances, paying special attention to your needs for comfort and familiarity is more straightforward. You're prioritizing emotional needs and replenishment. With the moon glimmering through harmony-seeking Pisces and your fourth house of home, family matters, and innermost feelings, you're being called to go inward and create more peace and balance in your inner world. The more you continue to make yourself a priority, the more this energy will reflect onto your personal life. Keep in mind that the moon will simultaneously face off with red-hot Mars via your committed 7th house of agreements, compromise, and significant others. So, if you're suddenly not seeing eye to eye with your crush or special someone, make sure you're using your discernment and following your intuition. If you've been feeling rather tired or sick lately, this will probably turn around for you. You may often experience moodiness, and this can be a real drain. Your emotional state can have a very prominent effect on how your body feels. Be sure to take care of your feelings as well as your body. If there are things that need to be worked out, do so today. The two really do go together. Whatever goals you've been trying to reach may finally become a reality today. Finalizing everything could involve a lot of running around in the car and meeting with other people, but you're likely to feel exhilarated all the same. Powerful people could prove to be of valuable assistance to you. As a result, matters should be going very well right now. Make the most of it. Don't expect any comfort from your family right now. The many little annoyances you're confronted with won't make you feel better anyway. Take a positive, laid-back attitude. If you stubbornly stick to your views, conflicts will escalate and your mistakes won't be so quickly forgiven. If you are willing to compromise, everything will be fine. If your eyes aren't open today, you're sure to miss what's coming next. Figure out the latest clues in your path, and don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. One way to alleviate the stress you might feel is to approach life in a more playful way and try to brighten up your situation, but don't expect to receive too much credit for your efforts. Instead, whatever you do, you're scrutinized, your motives examined, and you find yourself having to defend all your actions. Today you might want to practice extra patience with your employees. People's energy could be a bit amplified, and so they could be a little on edge. You'll want to be sensitive in the way you use language. Don't be critical or use a harsh tone, because it might just get you into trouble today. Adapt a more positive way of speaking so that you can create greater peace. Your ability to be empathic will be enhanced on this day. This can really serve you well when it comes to understanding the people you are closest to. Further, if there has been any sort of conflict around you, you will be able to foster cooperation readily. Be sure to let others know that you understand their feelings and that you are willing to help out. This can bring more comfort than you might realize today. Leave a little energy for some romance this evening. Since Pluto's return to your communication sector in 2008, Mars' return has brought the planets of war and revolution together once every 2 years, joining forces to declare war on communication barriers. This difference this time is that as they begin to separate, Venus is also involved, and this is helping to channel this into giving your heart and your relationships a voice. Meanwhile, the moon's departure from a playful part of your chart and return to your busy work sector speaks to a growing need for a better balance between work and play. As the moon leaves your romantic sector today, wrapping up a new moon that has created a tailwind and a chance for a fresh start, the spirit of romance is in safe hands. The romantically charged lunar vibes of the last few days have been a prelude for a rare, once-in-a-decade alignment between the Sun and Jupiter that is set to peak over the weekend. Your tarot reading for today. Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot and the Lovers. Your draw shows that you have been taking the time to think a lot lately. You seem to be going through a pivotal time in your life in which you are determined to take decisions, to undertake new projects, and to discover new things. You have chosen cards that reveal a sound and assertive temperament. This allows you to imagine the world in your own way, according to your own feelings. Your draw suggests new opportunities in your life and announces a meeting with a man who shares common interests with you. He is a charismatic person whose profession gives him great social recognition. He should arrive in your life unexpectedly during the month of March 2022. Initially, this meeting will probably not seem important since both of you will be busy with other things. As time passes, you may meet with him again and establish lasting connections. This person could make a real difference in your life and lead you to a new path. In terms of symbolism, your draw evokes a fresh start and shows that the new mindset you have adopted is the right one. If in the past you have experienced difficulties and personal disappointments, it is clear that things are getting better in your life. By heeding the lesson of this draw, you will be able to completely renew your personal side and finally put aside the worries you face today. You will, however, have to be patient and believe in yourself, in your potential, your values, and all the qualities the cards have highlighted in your draw. Our eyes in the sky. There's a Moon-Saturn sextile this morning, so you're likely to feel more vigilant, with a desire to protect your loved ones just a little more than usual. Making sure everyone is safe and well-fed will be your top priority, and you won't enjoy spending time away from the people closest to you. However, you will be able to carry out your responsibilities without any issue if you remember who you're doing it for. When the moon squares Venus later in the morning, you'll be even less inclined to stay on task and more in need of affection, with a desire to escape to friends and fun. It's definitely a good day to put away your credit cards, because impulsive spending or another bad habit is likely to be an issue today. There is a deep-seated need for adventure, and you're likely to go to any lengths to find it. The tendency to express yourself is strong with this transit as well, so everyone could be brimming with mischievous ideas and competing for the floor. Nobody is likely to be making a lot of plans tonight because everyone will be focused on living in the moment. Just try not to get in too much trouble if you do blow off a little steam. This is a great time to explore higher learning options, especially since there are more online options available now than ever before. If you've always wanted to finish up an advanced degree, MFA, MBA, doctorate, etc., start the application process now. But this energy is great for bettering yourself in all kinds of ways. So even if you want to start learning a foreign language, teaching your kids how to play a sport, or learn to cook your partner's favorite meal, there's no better time to jump in than today. The more you learn, the better you feel about yourself.